Hi everybody, Bob Stafford, Trainmaster Bob here. Today let's talk about how I designed the town of Schonersville on my Susquehanna and Hudson River Railway in order for it to be compatible with timetable and train order operations. I designed this town so when the Schonersville drill arrives in Schonersville from Richard's Yard, it'll be able to pull into the siding, do all of its work, and then reverse direction, go back to Richard's Yard without ever fouling the main track. My design requirements when I was designing the town of Schonersville for timetable and train order operations was to have the ability to clear the main track and make all movements without fouling the main track. To have the ability to make runaround movements using only the siding and not fouling the main track. And to have room to build the outbound train for the return trip back to Richard's Yard without fouling the main track. To do this, at the east end of Schonersville on the siding, once the drill pulls into the siding, there's room for a caboose and 10 cars at the east end of the siding from the mainline switch to the crossover switch to going into the first of the industries. And at the west end of town, there is a double-sided runaround track called Storage Track 1. This track will hold 4 cars, and the siding track will hold 5 cars. And there's space between the west switch of Storage 1 and the main line switch to hold 1 engine and 2 40-foot cars, which allows for making runaround moves without fouling the main track. Schonersville drill comes out of Richard's Yard and it pulls up to the east switch to the siding track at Schonersville. Brakeman's lined the switch and the Schonersville drill is pulling into the siding to clear the main track. Another design element of Schonersville was to be able to make runaround moves without fouling the main line. At the west end of the siding, we have room between track Storage 1 and the siding to clear 4 cars on the siding. After our brakeman's made the cut, we're going to be pulling down. And we'll be stopping just clear of the Storage Track 1 switch. As the mainline train comes around, Schonersville local proceeds with its work. at the west end of town. Well, that's it, folks. That's my demonstration of how I laid out Schonersville, and they have the ability to switch in Schonersville and never follow the main line while mainline trains are passing by. So if you found this video to be useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So this is Bob saying so long. And until we see you again, let's get out there, let's run some trains. Let's build something, let's have some model railroading fun. After all, we got the best hobby in the world, right people? Bye.